Hello, fellow horn and brass players. It is my mission to help other brass players play with ease, no pain, and absolute joy. And today's 3-minute lesson is going to be on breath work. And breathing is one of the first things to go when we get nervous. We don't take in our air properly, and it compounds problems throughout our playing. Often players won't take enough air in, or they will wait too long to breathe. When you have the opportunity before an entrance or after a long rest, you do want to take the time to take a very full, healthy breath. I'm going to share with you a little teaching tool that I use on myself and my students called the finger breath. I learned this from flutist Keith Underwood many years ago, and it is absolutely free. It requires no equipment, and it's a great way to get some auditory feedback, some sound feedback on the quality of our breath. I wanted to make this video because I've seen others doing it a little bit in their warm-ups and not really explaining it, and there are some misconceptions about it. So as I said, it is sound-based. What I'm first going to do is just drop my jaw loosely, like kind of a fish opening and closing its mouth underwater. From here, I'm going to just put my index finger with my other fingers pointed to the sky toward my lips and just lightly touching them. From the side, it looks like this. So from here, I'm just going to suck air in. I'm going to inhale. And that's it. Now, there's some misconceptions about where the sound comes from. Some folks believe that it sounds, the sound is from blowing air out. I'm actually not blowing on my fingers. I am inhaling around them, and the fingers are creating that whooshing sound. Now, I said before this was a sound test. So you're going to hear this whooshing sound, which is like a low, deep kind of air sound, like air blowing outside in a very, very windy storm. We don't want to hear a high whistling sound like this. If we're hearing something like that, we are probably tensing somewhere in the throat, or the tongue is too high or too tense in our mouths. So when you're doing this finger breath, listen for the whoosh and avoid the whistle. Now you can do these at different speeds, very slowly, or very quickly. And we want to strive for filling up completely every time we do these, and I can from here move on to doing these into a buzz, for example. Now, with all music-related breath work, we want to not hold the air at the top, meaning that I'm going to have a circular motion. I'm going to inhale and immediately exhale. So I'm not holding the air at the top. That was today's video. If you like this and want to learn more from me, check out my free Facebook group called Horn Players United. You can always find a link in my bio in my channel, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video.